Social causes on the menu. Some restaurants in California are soon going to be adding a 1% climate charge, surcharge, to diners' bills. It's going to go for, quote, the Restoring the California Renewable Restaurants program, supporting organic farming and other things meant to stop climate change. Now, the surcharge so far is voluntary, but customers will have to ask for the charge to be taken off their bill. So could this actually backfire on these restaurants? What do you think?
Look, I swear they make this stuff up as just they go along. Let's just put it out there and let's just collect more money. Have you seen the gas prices in California?
Yeah, of course, over $4 a gallon.
Have you seen the taxes in California, local and city and state? They don't stop. It's like I'm watching that movie, what was it, with Oliver, please, sir, I want some more. And then the guy goes, no. Well, it's about time the people just start saying no over there. I don't even know where to go with this. The money to farms, you know what, if they would have said, you know, for the Boys and Girls Clubs to help poor children out, you know, maybe we can roll with that. But this whole climate thing, they just keep making it up as it goes, and now let's help the farmers.
I think I totally agree with Gary, not surprisingly, and I think it just is another, as you point out, sort of annoying tax that's being put on. And my guess is a year from now or 2 years from now, if someone dares to ask where did that money go, it will have nothing to do with climate change. It will have to do with some, you know, bloated city policy or city budget issue, which has nothing at all. I'm about to go to California, and I'm going to ask for it to be removed if I go to any of those restaurants.
Here's the thing, though, Liz, is that nobody's even going to notice this. There are so many crazy things that go on in California that if you live in California, this isn't going to register for you. You have to open an app to find out where the human poop is on the sidewalk in San Francisco. They have crazy laws. They literally decriminalized if you knowingly expose somebody to HIV, they've said that's not a crime anymore. So in the realm of crazy in California, this doesn't even register for them. This isn't going to be on the top of anyone's head.
To this point, Liz, I don't think you'll get there because they think they want to implement the program in the fall, and they're hoping to get 200 restaurants that are going to sign up. And it's not mandatory. I think, why not stick it on, because you can opt out. And you guys are all hating on California, but Texas, there's a local Fox News story that showed 2 restaurants in Texas doing something very, very similar, charging a 3% tax on diners' bills for health care. So for health insurance for the employees. And, of course, you can opt out of it. But I don't think this is something, oh, crazy Californians. It's people are trying to think of ways to raise money.
But that's different. But that's, in effect, raising your prices to pay your employees more.
Shouldn't you be paying your... Yes.
I don't have an issue with that because their profit margins have been squeezed. If they have to do that, I think it's kind of silly just to put it on as an extra tax rather than just raising their prices. But in a sense, that's transparency. I don't have a problem with that.
Have it on there. Wait, Gary, one second. You would have it on there as an extra tax where you can opt out, or you'd want a full-fledged all the prices to be increased?
I'm saying if they need more money to pay their employees, I don't see anything wrong for their asking their customers to pay that. They will, in one way or another, pay it, right?
Well, Liz, it's voluntary, and you have backbone, so you would say I'm not going to pay it. But there are a lot of people who would probably pay it, kind of grumble to themselves. And I doubt whether they'd come back to the restaurant. I mean, that's the point. A lot of people probably would not be as strident as our Lizzie is, but they would not come back to that restaurant if they didn't like paying the bill.
The amazing part about this is that you have to opt out of it. You have to do something. It's like when you get a bad email and it keeps coming 400 times, you got to opt out. It is a pain in the rear.
And guess what they do? They'd say, hey, Sylvia, this guy doesn't believe in climate change. He wants to take it off the bill, and the guy's going to be shamed for the rest of his life.
Well, that's like donations.
But that happens at the grocery store.
Exactly.
Yeah,
same
at
thing.
the grocery store. Say we're on the same page here. You go to the grocery store and they say, do you want to round up for charity or donate your bag credits or whatever? And then they make you feel bad if you don't. I think people are getting to the point where, like, you know what? I don't care. I'm a bad person. I just don't want to do it.
But it's very telling to me that they're not asking if you'd like to pay it. Because, for example, in local utilities, for example, up in Massachusetts, they ask you if you would like to pay a higher price for electricity because it's going to be cleaner, greener electricity. Guess what? almost nobody
get
does,
zero, yeah.
right? So these restaurants know that they're not, they're not going to be able to rake in any money if they leave it up to you. That's why it's mandatory, and I understand it's voluntary, but it's kind of not.
Well, it's looking like one of those AT&T bills because you look at the taxes and you've got about 12 different taxes. You now have. I paid a restaurant bill in D.C. in Washington D.C. They have a tax for alcohol now on your bill, on your restaurant.
You're going to start me on the bills that we get.
Crazy.
Have you ever seen the bill in New York City from a hotel? There's like 14 different things you pay for.
Oh man, we could go on, but we can't go on.